Get ready for a night of inspiration, laughter, and support. Join us on Saturday, October 4th at 6 p.m. at the Tupelo Cotton Mill, where outstanding men from our community will walk in her shoes. You'll hear powerful stories from survivors and caregivers, enjoy delicious food and drinks, and experience live entertainment in an evening filled with fellowship, fun, and hope. All proceeds go to support those bravely fighting cancer. This event is powered by Wear It Well.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather this morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. As always, thanks so much for joining us on Mississippi Live Weather this morning on this beautiful Friday morning. Hope you have your cup of coffee ready to go. We do not have any complaints in the weather department this morning. Temperatures right now, a lot of us has fallen through into the 50s, even over the last half hour that I talked to you. So look at this, 56 in Bruce, 58 in New Albany, 56 in Booneville, 60 in Tupelo, 59 all the way down to Oktibbeha County as well, and down in Louisville. So a lot of us in the 50s this morning, definitely sitting mainly cooler than yesterday, anywhere between a few degrees to even up to 4 degrees, 5 degrees cooler, even 8 over in Greenwood than we started yesterday morning. So definitely a cooler morning out there, feeling very nice if you haven't been out just yet. Here's a live look over in Mabin. Beautiful sunrise ongoing, traffic moving nicely on 15 there, and temperatures again in the upper 50s there as well. So beautiful ongoing conditions no matter where you are. Nice temperatures, beautiful sunrise. Same story, different camera over in West Point. As always, thank you for the North Mississippi Storm Chasers for lending us your camera network so we get to see these beautiful sunrises every morning. Nice conditions out there, not even any clouds in the sky throughout a majority of our area, and temperatures in the upper 50s there. Here's a look at current satellite and radar. No rain and barely any cloud cover. You can see here, you got to go way down south, mainly near Tuscaloosa and even south of Birmingham to get any major cloud cover this morning. So we are starting off our day on a very dry and bright note. Over your first 12 hours, you can expect these bright conditions to stick in the forecast. We're looking at a sunny to mostly sunny day ahead. Temperatures in the 70s by 11, 80s into your afternoon. So 80s are back, but they're not those high 80s, right? They're not near 90 degrees. A lot of us, I think, are going to be topping out in the low to middle 80s into your afternoon hours. So very nice, more around average for this time of year. We'll get back into the 70s as we head 8 o'clock and on. Let me give you more of a national view of what's going on this morning, even though it's really not much. Take a look at satellite and radar. Again, we're seeing very dry conditions here in North Mississippi, cloud cover down to our south, more along the Gulf Coast. And you can see dry conditions all the way from really Atlanta and the Carolinas, here in North Mississippi, all the way into places like Texas. So a very dry start to a lot of our mornings as we head into your afternoon. Good to go. Friday looking very nice out there. If you got any plans, I'm tracking dry conditions throughout the entirety of the day, even the entirety of your weekend. Any weekend forecasts, look at this. Starting off our Saturday on a dry note, a little bit more cloud cover to start the day than to round out the day, but overall still not tracking any rain out there. That looks to stay to our south. Same story as we head into Sunday. We did have a bit of a 10% chance. I think the majority of that moisture, though, for Sunday is going to stick south. It's going to stick along the coastline. However, this is this next system we're watching. It's going to bring us a little bit more rain as we head into our work week, but enjoy the dry conditions while we have them for your weekend ahead. Coming up next, if you have any plans to go to an SEC game, Mississippi State and Alabama playing, I'll have those full forecasts coming up right after this as well. And of course, we always take a look at your full 7-day forecast. All of those coming up next.
Hey, you there! Ever try to do something in under 6 minutes? Anything, like, say, grow a beard. I bet you can. At Sweet Pepper's Deli, you get quality food in under 6 minutes. Now, how about that? Sweet Pepper's Deli. Life is sweet.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious when he began to discover weather. Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Well, I want to continue to show you these cameras because it's just so nice out there. Here's a live look over in Amory. Again, just beautiful ongoing sunrise. We've seen a lot of those, a lot of these, I guess I should say, this week. Just not a lot of clouds in the forecast in the morning hours, making for really nice sunrise out there. Middle 50s over in Amory, a little bit cooler out there to start off your day if you're waking up with us over there. Over in Caledonia, a little bit warmer, but still in the 50s and still a nice ongoing sunrise out there. So nice conditions, a little bit cooler if you haven't stepped out the door this morning. As for airport delays, if you're hopping on a flight or knowing anybody coming in and out, all of our international airports across the nation are not tracking any major or moderate delays this morning, from Memphis International back into LaGuardia, also over in Dallas-Fort Worth, Denver Airport, LAX, all good to go this morning. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperatures are going to be getting into this upper to middle 60s by 9, 70s by 10, middle 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. Really nice day ahead, really nice morning ahead. Again, we're still in the 70s by 11, so if you got any plans out there, going to be good to go. Cooler day ahead. Most of us topping out in the low to middle 80s out there. Can't complain. It's cooler than we've been seeing, and we're still dry. Lots of sunshine packed in the forecast today. Our high school game of the week, presented by Casey Lott, is North Pontotoc and New Albany, and Matt is going to be there. You can get a full look of the game from Matt and Gabe at 5 and 6 this evening. Overall, what you need to know, though, no matter where you're going tonight, it's going to be nice out there. 80s by the time you're getting everything ready, going out to those games. 70s by halftime. 60s by the time you're headed home. So you might even get a little chilly if you stick around for the entirety of those games. Let's take it hour by hour. I'm not tracking much in the way of the weather or even clouds as we head into the day ahead. Lots of sunshine for most. Yeah, maybe some clouds in the southern half of our area, but a lot of us seeing full sunshine for your day in the mostly sunny conditions into the afternoon. As we head into those evening game times, 7 p.m., you can see here, hey, still not tracking anything. Good to go for all of those games, even into the 10 o'clock hour as well. As we go into your Saturday, cloud cover does come back into the forecast, at least to start the day, and then kind of dissipates into the afternoon. Still seeing some mostly sunny conditions into the back half of your Saturday, and no rain expected in the forecast across the board for Saturday throughout the entirety of the day, all the way into those evening hours. So Saturday looking very nice out there. If you got any plans, we'll still see middle 80s sticking around. Take a look at your high temperatures out there for your Saturday. Some of us in the low 80s, most of us in the middle 80s. 84 in Oxford, 86 in Water Valley, 86 down in Grenada, 85 in Eupora, yeah, Alcorn County, over in Tayuca, Red Bay, Hamilton, Alabama, trying to stick in those low 80s. Everybody's going to be jealous if they actually do. Overall, it's going to be a nice Saturday ahead, no matter where you are. Let's talk about your SEC football forecast. We have a few games going on. One of those is over in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, taking on Vanderbilt. An afternoon kickoff. Still going to be nice out there. We'll start off a little bit warm, middle 80s all the way through halftime, eventually getting into the low 80s by the time you're headed out of those games. And then an away game for Mississippi State over in College Station. They're playing Texas A&M, an evening game over there. So we are going to see temperatures fall throughout that game. Upper 80s to start, 80s by halftime, into the 70s by the time you're rounding out that game, if you do take the trip over to College Station. The good news is, with the Alabama game and the Mississippi State game, not tracking any rain in the forecast for either of those. So again, good news if you're headed out to either of those games. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Middle 80s today, tomorrow, Sunday, even sticking around for your work week. I think we're dry through Sunday. However, into your work week ahead, now we need the rain, so I'm not complaining, but if you got any plans, next work week is looking pretty wet out there. I'm talking a majority of the week, we're going to be tracking rain in the forecast Monday all the way through Thursday. Right now, I need you to know we only have a 20% chance Monday through Thursday, but as more data comes in, we're going to be honing in which day is going to be the wettest. Which day do we need to be upping these rain chances? So I just encourage you to keep checking up with the forecast, keep checking back with us here as well, especially over the weekend, as Caleb will be in, and I'm sure he will probably adjust those rain chances out there for you as well. I have a video to show you. I hope you like it. Give me a few seconds to pull it up. I went to a school talk over at Magnolia Heights, and they were a whole lot of fun. Here comes So they were so much fun, if you can hear me. They had so many questions about tornadoes, and they learned so much. They're going through their weather unit. This is the third graders over at Magnolia Heights. There was a good video of them. They were so, so sweet. Such a welcoming community over there. And big thank you to Magnolia Heights and their teacher for inviting me to get to come and talk to them about all things weather. We might even have a few meteorologists in the mix. So very, very sweet kiddos over there. Again, thank you for letting me come and talk to you and answer all of your questions. And just so you know, if you want us to come visit your classroom, maybe your kiddos are going through their weather unit or somebody you know, just make sure to email us. You can email us at info@msweather.com, or you can email me directly. Just make sure you spell my name right. It's right there on the screen, MAGGYE@msliveweather.com. We will try to make as many of those as we can. As always, you can tune right back in the next 20 minutes. We'll be right back here at 7:30. I'll have a full look of everything you need to know to get you out the door one last time this morning, and we'll be on again this evening at 5-6.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.